Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Not Your Professional Walkthroughs channel with me, your host, Matt. On this one, we're going to be taking a look at the brand new mission, the Termination, where we're supposed to kill this massive Tyranid creature. It's supposed to be part of the 4.0 patch, which was launched somewhere around the 18th of October. So I'm really hoping we're going to be able to have some fun with this. I've been playing the game a little bit when I had the chance, so you can see that I am rocking the Dark Templar skin for the Ultramarine chapter, and I really do like this concept, so I'm going to be probably sticking with it. Haven't really had that many chances to play some of the classes still. But the tactical class seems to be the best one for me because I'm able to have either the heavy bolter or the plasma caster, and then to make it also great, I can have the actual chainsword or proper melee weapons in order to defend myself. The heavy class is fun, but if you cannot ensure that you are going to be protected and you can just dish out ranged damage, it's really not the best thing for you. So I'm gonna stick with this. It seems like we might be actually joining in a game which is already in progress, and I'm trying to go for the substantial difficulty, so this should be like the harder one. I for sure won't be trying to run the game on the toughest difficulty. The main reason why it's fairly simple, I still do not have the perks, I don't have sufficient levels, and without the actual benefits from leveling up your weapons and all that, it's really not the best strategy for you to be trying and do something so idiotic. So we're going to try to apply some pressure here, kill this warrior if possible. And so, because I do not have the perks and I cannot really add those additional percentages to damage output, that will mean that my damage and the combination of perks will not be substantial enough in order to deal with the actual Tyranid hives or just the Chaos units. And so that's why I'm gonna be sticking with the difficulty where I currently am. Don't get me wrong, this difficulty is fun enough as is, and the fact that you can experience like multiple variations of the enemies, and you can have like hell brutes and carnifexes and all that fun stuff showing up throughout the match, that is sufficient challenge as is. So I'm perfectly fine with what is currently available. And eventually I will definitely love to step up my game and be able to dish out more damage or try to face against some more challenging foes. But as it is currently, yeah, not a chance really. It will just not be beneficial for the team. So I'm trying to do whatever the heck I can.
You make a good team.
It'd be nice if we can interrupt that, but actually I got targeted here. I'm not sure if I saw Leper or Leaper or what's the name class called. Sparing is still something that I'm working towards mastering because that can dramatically increase your chances of survival.
He's upside down.
And I think the guy is talking something, but I cannot really make it up. I haven't killed for some ammunition just about now, if I'm being honest. and do the execution,
It's such a virtue.
but I think he was able to call in the reinforcements, no?
Spirits inspire us,
And there are no finer in the country. Then let us spread
I'm completely out of ammo.
the mutant inherit.
This will defer a bit.
Our banner awaits something.
We're supposed to go up there. Yeah, I thought there was something, but different stage of the map and a totally different type of tournament. Trying to work my way towards this side.
It's hilarious.
Changing magazine.
Really miss the fact that I don't have that much ammunition. And I really do hope that I did manage to join the mission at a decent point, so I'm not like missing most of the match. Because that will effectively mean you are losing on a large portion of the EXP. And on the substantial difficulty, you're supposed to get like 1000 points of EXP as is. So I would really like to try and maximize that potential.
Reloading.
I have observed your silence, Valiant.
What the hell is going on?
Strong. I would share my reflections, but I have observed you see more.
A lot of them like to call in those reinforcements, goddammit. Yeah, shit.
Swapping magazine. Releasing frag grenade.
That was a nicely placed frag. Have to be careful about those shots. Oh shit, we're being ambushed here.
Changing magazine. Engaging elite counter.
Let's try to interrupt this.
You are fertilizing now. I'm using frag grenade.
Try to dish out some additional damage here.
Rearming.
I've never seen it. I've never seen it.
So let's deal with these guys in the back. It's able to dodge that. But because I'm facing the wrong way, he's able to hack and slash at my back. Lock and carry. Get the armor back.
Fresh magazine in.
This was a tricky one. Again, low on ammo. Got mostly the bolt pistol right now. There's supposed to be one of the purple armor drops. I would really love to find
Full
it.
specs ready to scan.
But honestly, I have no clue where stuff might be. So let's go join in on the fun.
Target seeks to mobilize reinforcements. Eliminate.
not even sure the animation was correctly like pointed towards me or something, and I'm not really sure
I hate electric parts a lot.
if it landed or not. Try to get rid of the termigan.
Really put up your guns. I'm dizzy. I'm dizzy.
I have to in here. Kind of fudged it up. Here it's a tricky one due to the larger enemies. Let's move that one up. Come on. That one should be dead because I killed. Oh man, zone troops, huh?
No. Thank you. Keeping my brothers alive is the only honor I require.
Need to find the other zone troop.
Rearming.
Captain Akaran, we're closing in on the wing reservation center now.
I think one of them is down.
5 ships are moving into range of the capillary tunnels.
I'm not sure if it was 2 of them.
Kandaka's final hours.
All specs prime.
Question is if they would perform Terminatus on the planet itself, or if they would try to save it, but honestly, what I was able to find in order to combat the Tyranid menace, actually even some habitable planets in the realm of the Empire had been completely annihilated by the Empire in order to make sure that the Tyranids cannot utilize them for the biomass. So it's kind of like a scorched earth tactic being applied. So just gonna be able to refill my ammo. Try to catch up to them. I know he has the multi-melta, but that thing is heavily restricted in its ammo count.
Resupply.
I'll take the
Picking
frags.
up extra rounds. Be ready.
It is too quiet. The system has been depowered.
Oh, come on.
Awakening this system leads us closer to slaughtering the pirates. Search out the console.
That's pretty good. Go around. Back.
Come on.
Pathetic tyranny.
Trying to dodge everything. God damn it.
Steam injection at the minute. Only after we activate the consoles can we enter the fortress, brothers.
Oh shit. Wasn't able to block that because I was in the middle of animation already. Come on. Need that execution. That execution. Let's grab some armor.
No, really. I'm jumping on my parachute.
I can barely hear the guy talking. I'm not really sure what's he saying.
Tyranny pollution ensnares the
So that's starting to get a little annoying if I'm being honest.
Four specs deep scan ready. Swapping magazine. The Lictor has a...
Registered biological battle present.
Where the hell did you come from? We're spread way too much apart, I think.
Yeah, no kidding.
I wasn't even sure if there's any enemy, and apparently you can clear out this junk with the meltagun. I was able to take out some of the hive minds.
Go like a million times faster to do what's on the high spawn.
Contamination is removed.
This is one confusing arena. Grab this, thank you very much. So what's like our objective here? Someone should stick with the heavy in order for him to have some sort of cover. Nice job.
All specs ready to scan. Rearming.
I'm really confused as to what's going on. And with like what's going on with the enemy spawns, it's quite hectic.
Active server.
Changing magazine.
They're just gonna keep on summoning reinforcements over and over again this way.
Yeah, stop, silent.
Eliminating the Maserati
System accessible. Resume communion with the console, ministers.
Let's try to get rid of this guy.
Blessings extended to the slumbering unit. Awakening has begun.
There's quite a substantial amount of biomass in here, so Tyranids must have been doing something.
Commencing all specs scan.
Try to keep hacking and slashing. The bulwark in here do have enough melee damage capabilities. Oh shit. They don't want us to fall down here and get separated, to be honest. But hacking and slashing. Trying to
Fresh magazine in.
A boot stuff.
Communion established. Transmission of blessings.
people were pointing out the relic.
Rearming.
Now what is it that we're supposed to do?
Console operational. Connection to core controls established. Radio design. System restoration.
I'm gonna take that back to that.
I took no damage to this thing.
He's the 3 week old that dies tomorrow.
All specs prime.
Yeah, just the guy that won. Thank you, bro.
Captain Akaran, we are entering the fortress now. The weapon system is next.
Good. Head up to the cannons and remind the Xenos of whom they dare to attack.
He has that covered. Wow, this is a lot of shit. Large number of biomass.
Check your aim.
Oh, come on, that's bullshit.
Magazine.
I call bullshit on that hit, but whatever. I'll grab this because I need it.
Reloading.
Just realized I'm still sitting on those soup grenades, but there weren't really that many instances where I would see appropriate use for it. But this is like a perfect place for them to just release a horde of them at us. I'm kind of noticing, like, today I'm having a weird day with the mouse and the aiming down, but normally it's fine. Just not really sure what the soldiers here were trying to protect, because, like, the barricades are facing the vents with those massive bladed fans.
Stay like on their side.
Let's try to do this.
All specs engaged. Changing magazine.
Oh, come on.
Kill confirmed.
It's enough to weaken them. And let my friends get the executions they so desperately needed. I'm actually shocked they're like not trying to push waves after waves of Tyranids at us from up. It would just look so cool. Let's try to clear his flank.
Magazine.
I think that should have taken care of them. Oh boy.
It's away.
That grenade should have been deployed before. Now it's too late because they're in too much of an open space. There's gonna be a neutral somewhere. Ah, shit. Where is it?
All specs ready to scan.
Whoa.
Hook your wire, brother.
Ah, okay. Now I finally see where the thing
Keep
is.
your distance, brother. Enhanced visual incoming.
Problem with the Nerd Troop is that you really have to keep using your ranged weapons against it. Because my primary weapon system is out of ammunition. It's it's up to the bolt pistol to do the job. I'm gonna try to close in the distance in order to do this. When you can unleash the damage. Actually, whoa! Not being focused by it at all. Just keep on shooting at this damn thing. Ah, crap. Come on. This is such a horrible place for this type of enemy to show up.
Honor the Primarch's legacy, club.
Okay, so we got the purple armor point.
Stay close and sharp.
The Tyranids seem to know your
I'm not sure if that's the new
amassing at the
pistol which
fortress.
you're supposed to be able to get with the new patch. Might be. But then again, my level is far behind just about everyone's. But I like to play at least this difficulty because then it's challenging and more fun. Don't get me wrong, the normal difficulty is okay, but the issue is that a lot of times what I've noticed is that there are like large sequences of map where just about nothing shows up. Okay? I'm so glad these knuckleheads left me just something.
Eyes on the hierophant.
Holy shit, look at that thing. Okay, we should stick together. Our heavy is just charging ahead. I guess he played this mission already.
Swapping magazine.
I think there's another neurotrope. Or zoanthrope, or what are these knuckleheads called. Try to use the halo to get somewhat of a cover.
Fresh magazine in.
To perform the execution.
You are near the last cannons. You will need to find the manual controls to operate them.
Console located.
How do we go up? We fly. We can fly.
Targeting system non-functional. Initializing secondary system. Companion established.
I understand the keyboard is itch, gamer.
Oh,
Little fish that hang out.
come on. Knock it off. Oh shit. Shit. Some sort of lag is now like showing actually. I'm not sure if that thing is like acidic. So I was taking damage. But I really did not like what was going on while I was standing on top of that thing. Definitely seen one of the sniper warriors up in here. Not anymore. Is this thing is bombarding our position. It looks like one of the high, like one of the actual hive vessels is already trying to collect the biomass. Like you see these weird things.
Picking up extra rounds.
Service call detected. Synchronization complete.
Trying to keep this guy occupied from the heavy.
The turrets cannot stand against our attacks for long.
Oh shit. Damn. Here I am in a cover somewhat.
Press the attack! This monstrosity is over! Engage your auxiliary generators and reawaken the cannons!
It'd be nice if I can get to our friend there and provide the support. Trying to dodge the hive. Mines and everything, but it's a little bit annoying. The issue is right now I'm not sure what to watch out for if that thing will attack us in between the... Oh, come on, dude, I wanted to grab that armor. Oh, shit. Like here. Does that mean we have killed the damn thing?
Divine retribution. Let us make sure the targets are shot on their
I'm not really sure what type of ammunition they're shooting. Everything has like a nuclear detonation type of thing going on for it, so who knows? But okay, it's an interesting mission. The final stage is a little bit hectic because you have to combine trying to damage the massive creature along with trying to protect yourself from the never-ending waves. So it's an interesting addition. Question is going to be how many more operations they're going to be adding. I think they must have had this one in the works. They just didn't have it ready for the launch. It seems like I'm getting the full mission experience, so that's at least great. Well, I took most amount of damage. God damn it. Range damage, I did quite well. 17,809. God damn it, that's impressive. So I think I need to get to like level 11 in order for me to get access to certain perks that I would be interested in. But yeah, this is a fun addition to the game, definitely. But I still think that if you are doing missions versus Tyranids, you will benefit from melee classes. That is, unless you keep running into zone tropes constantly. And if you play against the Chaos, it's far better for you to do ranged class. I think that's where you will definitely benefit greatly. So that's gonna be it for this one. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm really sorry for all these goddamn loading screens, but yeah, I really did not have a clue what the guy was talking about. It mostly sounded like he was in a room with PlayStation and it was somehow picking up the microphone or something. I'm not really sure. Don't have a console, not sure how it works, but I sure as hell would not want a console today because you need to just pay like a monthly subscription fee in order for you to have access to the services and everything, and without it, basically the console is completely useless. So the older generation of consoles is obviously better because you can be offline and have access to a bunch of games which you can get by certain means, and you will just have fun with it. But yeah, I mean, it's like the memes when the Steam started to post that you no longer have like the rights or something to the game. You just like license a copy of the game, and that's basically what it's been. But it's phrased so badly that everyone is making jokes about, like, you know, Pirate Bay and all these other platforms. So I'm honestly, when I used to be younger and I could not afford anything and we had finally some computer at home, Demon Tools and me, we were really close friends, but eventually when I grew older, I started to try and get all those games legally, and I have to say that despite like the negative effects and the side of piracy, one thing which it gave me was a large understanding of how to work softwares and make things work for you. So on one hand, yeah, it's kind of bad for you to be trying to use pirated software and everything, but on the other hand, if you just don't have any other means to get stuff done, is it really that bad if it's benefiting just you, if you're using it personally, and if there's no other means of legally acquiring the software, you know? So a lot of people will, for example, tell you that even the Adobe software, where you have to pay these ridiculous amounts of money for the legal copies of the video editor, the Photoshop, and all these things, it costs a crap ton of cash. But if you would have gotten the older versions, which you just paid once and that was it, those can still do the job. It's just that they're no longer supported and everything. And sure, it's legally, it's the ownership of Adobe, so they do own it, but it's a version which is no longer being supported. So like, if the person uses it for something they need specifically, I don't know, like it's like with a Windows update. You know, you get a Windows update, and a lot of times I just am afraid about Windows update because I'm not sure how it will mess up my microphone or something else. So it's always a big surprise. But that's a topic for an entirely different video. I just honestly think that the game has a lot of potential. If they're gonna keep supporting it, and if they're gonna keep adding content, they can make sure that the player base will stick to it. Because honestly, you don't have anything like this for Warhammer. Sure, you have the Terminator and all the other Vermintide, or what are they called, but those games are older, and trying to get matches for them after a year or two after a certain time since the release date is a total freaking nightmare. Like, try going to Vermintide 2 right now and get a match with a bunch of people. You can sit in the lobby for a while. So you are more likely gonna have more luck with some of the other titles, which are not FPS or in this type of genre. So yeah, it really depends. So you have to ride the wave while it lasts, and honestly, I'm gonna still try some of the other features for the game and see what I feel about it, and then maybe try to do like a review or stuff. But I honestly have to get some things in order, so this is like what I was able to do in the meantime. Hopefully this will be able to let you know that I still do live and I still do care about the channel as it is, but considering some of the stuff that I have to take care of, it's just really difficult for me to try and manage providing content and doing all the other stuff. So as I'm trying to find some sort of balance and make things work, it might come at a smaller scale or slower pace, but I'll always try to do something for the channel. It's just some of the videos, like 100 days in a video game, it can take me like 4 or so many days to like edit it. And I just really did not have the time for any of that. So yeah, I kind of missed the time when I was unemployed for 3 months. It gave me a lot of time, to work on the channel and make all those amazing videos. But I would rather have a shitty job and be at least able to pay the bills and sleep calmly than not know where my next paycheck comes from, and just try to occupy myself with a video game when I know I still have to pay the internet and electric bill. So there's that. But yeah, honestly, the game is really fun. I'm not having any issues like being kicked out of servers or stuff like that. And as you can see, like, people from Xbox or PlayStation can join in on the fun. So if you have friends who want to try the crossplay and all that, it's a lot of fun, and I can highly recommend it. And hopefully I'll see you all in the comments or at the next one. It's still interesting though that some of the missions can have a length which is far greater than some of the other missions. But it's still a lot of fun. So if you do like Warhammer, I would highly suggest you check this out, especially during the Christmas sale. I don't think there's gonna be anything for Halloween sale in regards to Space Marine 2, and if the game is doing really well, chances are we might not even see an actual discount during the actual Xmas sale. So because the game came out when it came out, it was in September, expecting to see a discount already in December, I wouldn't be that optimistic about it, especially because the game has a great review overall. So yeah, it's more likely you're gonna see other titles from the Warhammer universe being discounted, but that's kind of my 5 cents on all of this. Sure, if there are some games and stuff like that you want me to take a look at, of course, leave them in the comment section. I have already done that. Like, some of the games actually featured on the channel were suggested to me, and they were quite the experiences. So I'm always looking forward to some sort of suggestions, to some sort of feedback. I'm just rambling on as I'm trying to end this video, but yeah, that's gonna be it. Thank you all for the amazing support. Again, I do apologize that lately it's been quite problematic for me to upload just about anything. I really do miss it because it kind of gave me this sort of urgency to try and get the stuff out there and to provide at least some form of content. So there's that. I am thinking about it, but if I'm too exhausted or I just have too many other things to take care of lately, unfortunately the priorities are the priorities. So with that all said, you can go check out the playlist for the Space Marine 2. You can go check out the playlist for Bolt Gun. I don't really have that many Warhammer games here on the channel, if I'm being honest. I'm not the biggest, like, know-it-all when it comes to the franchise, but there's plenty of games for me, they are kind of a roller coaster of quality. So some of them are great, like Space Marine 2. Some of them not so much. So it's up to you. I mean, for example, Battlefleet Gothic 1. I really like the game. The problem which I have with the title is that every time I try to launch the first game, it goes into screen resolution, which is so freaking wacky. It's not even like the 4K resolution, which is being prompted by the capture card that I have in the computer. But it's just jumping into weird resolution, so I always have to fuck around with that. And the sequel, which is supposed to be an improvement, you have to look up some sort of specific guide, because that freaking thing is going to be like literally restarting your computer, because it was launched for the 32-bit system, and something in the game is causing your new computers, which run on the 64-bit system, right? So the software has changed. And due to that, it just keeps restarting your game. So you launch a mission, you set up your fleet, and suddenly your computer restarts. And there's like pages and pages of how to try and fix it. And honestly, all that would need to be done is like release a proper patch, but it's not being done. So that's why the games with the Warhammer are kind of roller coaster of quality for me. But I really do hope you all enjoyed this, and I will try to see if I can do some other content with it. But yeah, these are the operations. I had lots of fun. I haven't really tried the PvP system yet. I'm not really that much into that, to be honest. So everyone is trying to get their worth out of the game. I do what I do enjoy, and of course, if you decide to pick up the title, you will be free to do what you need to and experience the fun. And hell, if you have your friends with you, it's gonna be even better, especially for the campaign. You're gonna have a blast. And with that said, I'm gonna finally shut the hell up and go to sleep. Goodbye, everyone.